Dear friends, my name is Kal Amardeep and you're watching the Winning Edge Career Plus. On this channel, we bring to you important job related information and we are right now focusing on United Nations jobs. So United Nations job for language interpreter and revisers which are available for the next 2 months. I'll be talking about in this video. Pay attention if you're a language expert. There's a disclaimer, we are not a placement agency. We are not related to the United Nations in any manner. This point has to be understood. This point has to be understood. And we do not guarantee any jobs. These points have to be understood by you. Only then you watch this video. UN does not want anybody to interfere in the UN selection process. And that is how the UN selection process is very fair. It has to be done by you. We are only a guiding agency. We will tell you what is to be done and you have to do things on your own. Common points are that UN jobs are contractual. The salaries are tax exempt in most of the countries. Very, very high paying jobs. The common point is that graduation plus 3 years of experience is required at the entry level, that is a P2 level. So if you're a graduate with 3 years plus experience, you can be applying for professional level jobs. Again, you have to match your qualification with the job description and job requirement. And the age bracket is 18 to 62 years. So you have a huge bracket and you are eligible in this bracket to apply for UN jobs. Selection process is tedious, it is prolonged and it will sap your energies. Profile matching and application. First is selection of the right job. Then there is assessment exam and finally the competence based interview. Once this is selected, you go through this, then you are called for the assessment exam. Once you pass the assessment exam, only then you are called for maybe one competence based interview or it may be in different levels. It may take anytime between 8 to 10 months. And fluency in English is mandatory for almost all UN jobs. So you have to be fluent in English in case you are seriously thinking about applying for the UN jobs. There are 6 official UN languages. English is 1, Spanish is 2nd, French 3rd, Mandarin or Chinese 4th, Russian 5th and Arabic 6th. So if you have other than English fluency in any of the official UN languages, certainly you become more eligible than others to apply for any kind of UN job. But these jobs are specific to language experts. So this job is for interpreter in Spanish. There are 2 posts. The level is P4. The approximate pay package, annual pay package is 135,000 US dollars and it is tax exempt. Location is New York in USA. And what you need is a first level university degree in the language. Candidates for this position must have passed the United Nations competitive exam for Spanish interpreters. So this is the catch. So anybody who is a language expert, who has expertise in any of the UN languages, must make an effort to pass the UN competitive exam for interpreters, for translators and all those things. Work experience, at least 5 years of professional interpreting experience in international organizations. So there are so many catches here. This is mandatory. You should have this experience and fluency in Spanish, English and French, 3 language fluency you should have. Last day to apply is 21st June 2023. So that is why I said these jobs are specific to the language experts. And now because of online mode of learning, anywhere in the world, sitting anywhere in the world, you can acquire the language proficiency. Interpreter Arabic level is P4, 165,000 US dollars. Anybody who talks to me, I say if you do a language certification, you are eligible to get posted to various UN headquarters. Very good postings. You get to sit at a place, you get a higher level of proficiency to apply for, and certainly these are high paying jobs. So you should have a first level this thing, that is the bachelor's degree from any recognized university or equivalent status. Job specific qualification having passed the UN competitive exam for Arabic interpreter. So if you go on the UN site and you search for this exam, competitive exam, the exam certification or qualification is valid for a period of 2 years. So if you pass this exam for next 2 years, you can be applying for these jobs. So if you are an Arabic language expert and you are thinking of maybe in future applying for similar vacancies, because all these jobs are contractual in nature. These vacancies keep coming up every month, every 3 months, every 6 months, every year. So it is not that this is one time vacancy. So if you are a language expert or you are studying any foreign language, then might as well think of sitting for the UN competitive examination for any language interpretation. So all 6 languages I have mentioned, if you do the pass the UN exam, then certainly you become qualified to apply for these positions. At least 5 years of professional interpreting experience in international organizations. That is a very, very difficult thing to achieve. But then there are people who have been experts in the language field and who have been working with the international organizations. So you should have this qualification. Language fluency in Arabic and English oblique French. So you have to have 2 language proficiencies. English is a must. If you don't have English proficiency, you can Arabic and English or Arabic and French is required. 28 June 2023 is the last day to apply. I'll tell you what is to be done if you have made up your mind to apply for this job. Level is P4, interpretation English. So this is a very simple kind of, it looks very simple, but once you see the language specification, you should have fluency in English and French as well as Spanish oblique Russian. So there are 3 language qualifications that are required, English, French and either of these. $165,000 approximate pay, level is P4, location is Geneva in Switzerland. First level degree, that is the bachelor's degree from university. Job specific, having passed the UN competitive exam for English interpreters and at least 5 years of professional interpreting experience in international organization. Rest we have spoken about. Last day to apply 2nd July 2023. Reviser Spanish, level is P4, $120,000. Location is Santiago in Chile. Graduation is the educational requirement and you should have Spanish United level competitive exam for translator, oblique press writers, editors, verbatim reporters, oblique copy preparers, proofreaders, production editors or relevant UN language competitive exam held before 2017. So if you meet all these qualifications and you have this experience and experience of 5 years of experience in translation, press writing, self-revision and use of relevant computer software, electronic tools and databases. So what happens is we have put the job links in the description along with this video. Click on the job link. The job description will run into some 10 to 12 pages. You have to go through it properly and if you meet the qualitative requirement QR, then you must get in touch with us. I'll tell you what to do. 2nd July 2023 is the last day to apply and language qualification required in Spanish and English. So these are the things that you must have. Senior interpreter Chinese, level is P5, $200,000. I would love to go for this position. Location is New York, USA. First level degree from university. Candidates for this position must have passed the UN competitive examination for Chinese interpreters that I have been speaking about in this videos. Here the experience in the level is P5. The experience required is 10 years of professional interpreting experience in international organization, of which at least 5 years working within the United Nations system or similar international organizations. So here is the catch. You must go through the job description in great detail and perfect command of Chinese, English or French. So Chinese is a must and between English and French you have a choice and last day to apply is 2nd July 2023. Now what you need to do is common points I have already told you. Jobs are contractual, salaries are tax exempt, you need to be a graduate plus 3 years and all these things we have discussed. Click on the job link. The job links have been posted along with this video. If you meet at least 60% of the QR, then you must get in touch with us, contact us. Our contact details are given in the description along with this video. Our numbers are being flashed on this slide also, on the screen also. You should have 3 P's, that is passion, perseverance and patience. Because the selection process is long. If you don't have 3 P's and you say, I just am trying my luck and trying my hand at the UN jobs, you may not qualify for the job. You share your email ID. I will guide you how to access the webinar recording. Our mentor, Brigadier George, has been associated with the UN since 1998 and he has been mentoring candidates. He has been guiding candidates toward the UN job application process since 2014. So you book a one-on-one session. This is a paid session. For that, I will need your draft CV. Not only for the language interpreters and revisers. If you are looking for any kind of UN job, this one-on-one session, everybody should at least attend once. It will be conducted over a video calling application. Will last minimum 90 minutes. It has spilled over to more than 2.5 hours for in certain cases. And then we have paid guidance packages, which are not very pricey or not very costly. I recommend you buying a package of 1 year. If you buy the package of 1 year directly, then you don't have to pay for one-on-one session, but that choice we leave it to you. All that you need to do is get in touch with us, and these are the contact details. So you add +91 in case you are outside India. We'll be able to, and we'll be very happy to guide you. Just write #UN and just send me a WhatsApp at this number. We will take care of the rest. And the Winning Edge Career Plus @gmail.com is our email ID for this vertical. So you can send us a test mail. You can send us your CV. In case you want to get your profile checked and evaluated, there are no charges for that. We'll just have a look and tell you whether you are eligible for UN jobs or not. That is all that I had to share in this video. My name is Colonel Amardeep. My company, The Winning Edge, we are located in India, in Uttarakhand, in Dehradun. You don't have to come to Dehradun. You don't have to meet me. Certainly, you can message me and I'll give you a call in case you want to have a one-on-one chat with me. Certainly, I'll be more than happy to guide you. Thank you. Bye-bye and Jai Hind.